What do you think of Brady's day? I see him bounce back after some rough last two outings.
I thought he was really good. And, that's a really good team over there, and a very, very good offense, and probably the best offense we've seen since LSU, and really just. You want to say, because I think that's the coaches speak, a couple mistakes, but really that just pitches that they hit, and then of course the home run to is it Burke?
Yeah.
Burke, at the end, we're got a lead and just trying to throw the ball in there and not give them free base runners. He hits it out of center field. So no, I thought he was terrific today, and I guess the best way to put it is bounce back after a couple maybe not so Brady outings.
What made you decide to go ahead and call it now? I know not your decision.
It's the umpires, but looking at it, one of the things is we've been here, and it'll look clear here for the next 45 minutes or so. But one of the things is Neil, our games ops guy, is looking at where we're not really even supposed to be out here now because the lightning strikes are close enough, and there's more stuff behind it, and how long are we going to stay here? We didn't know if there was we'd had nothing to tell us from the National Weather Service and everything that there would be more than an hour to where now you pull the tarp off, you get the starters going, kind of the predicament that we were in last night.
Right.
And now you got to pull the tarp back on the field, and lightning, and because all of these cells seem to have lightning in it, and just thought it was in the best interest, listening to the umpires, it was in the best interest to just call it.
Good offensive day, looked like, 7-inning game.
Yeah, obviously we got some breaks. We got in that one inning like 3 infield hits. But one of the things we talked about is moving the ball and running. I thought it was a huge play, the Errol beating out the ball to second base in that inning, and a couple things went our way. Of course, a couple diving catches and great defense plays by Errol, and Bortles made a nice play on the line drive. Cam made a nice play, but also some good at bats.
Those 3 infield singles and the walk, I think, in the third inning, maybe. Is it just a sign of manufacturing things going your way lately?
Well, I don't know if manufacturing is the right word, because it wasn't a lot of bunting or anything there, but certainly, like I said, some good fortune, but not striking out. Putting the ball in play, and I thought the first inning, and got on him a little bit, about taking the pitches, taking third strike, but. Again, just moving the ball, making things happen.
I'm pretty proud of this team. Over 500 SEC play, held it together, #1 strength of schedule. A lot of good metrics here at the end of the regular season.
No doubt, and I just told them, we'll now it's kind of you start a new season, but there was a point where and you guys make sure that we don't forget that. There was a point that we didn't look real good, and they held together, and it wasn't one of those, some healthy guys got back or something like that. It's just we got better. We played better, and we've said that all along. And I know I've said that we played better in April and May than that we're playing in February and March. But I think they really believe that. I think when you're in the locker room, when you're in the cages, and you're in the bullpen, I think they had a lot of belief, and this says a lot for a young team. And we put a lot on them. With the trip to Omaha last year, and we didn't shy away from the expectations. We pushed this team, and I'll be honest with you, at times I questioned, should I have done that? That we talked about. We're not young. We just young grade-wise. We got a lot of sophomores out there that got experience, but at the end of the day, there's a lot of freshmen and sophomores running around that field, and so proud of the way we finished the year for sure.
Mike, obviously you got a lot of nice resume points here, but what is the difference when you deal with the subjectiveness of a committee in 15 regular season SEC wins as opposed to 14, if it were to end up that way?
That's a pretty good question. I understand you, Parrish, and I don't know. I mean, statistically, I'm sure somebody can tell you, and it's not just 15 wins, it's a winning record, and, those types of things. But I've said this before, and I think it fits here, is, I'm not one of the guys that gets the vote. There's 10 guys in Indianapolis that make that decision. But I think when you look at this resume and what we've done in our league, the #1 baseball conference in the country, #1 strength of schedule, and an RPI that's probably somewhere in the mid to low 20s. You'd be hard to find reasons why this team wouldn't get into the tournament.
Sam on crutches today.
Yeah, Sam has I don't know what we're allowed to call him. Hey Josh, what would we call Sam's? What do we call that?
Stress fracture.
Okay, I guess it's going to look scary when you put that down. But he's got a stress fracture in his femur, and so needs to be on crutches for a little bit.